It's undescribable. The synagogue was full of life the day before. Kids here for school, a nice service that Friday night, and just within a matter of hours, it's just gone. You can't really explain it until you actually see it. Seeing a place you love and seeing most of it underwater. And it's not just water, it's dirty, brown, it smells. Every sanctuary, every classroom, every auditorium, every office, you could not escape it. It was everywhere.
We had between 2.5 and 3 feet of water throughout the entire center. All the carpets need to be replaced. A lot of the furniture needs to be replaced. All the desks need to be replaced. This is total devastation.
The entire campus has been affected in some way, shape, or form. The most hardest hit has been the lower level, which had, we think, almost 10 feet of water. The whole garden level has been demolished. And that includes also our central plant, which runs the operation, the physical infrastructure operation, which has also all been totaled.
This neighborhood is a neighborhood where I live, and 40% of the homes were devastated. And they weren't just devastated by waters coming in and then leaving a day or two later. Water stayed in these homes for 10 days or 2 weeks.
In a situation like this, what do you take? And we each left with a little backpack, and that's all you can do. Everything else is just material. It's hard because everything is trash.
We had sustained water in our sanctuary before, but then when I heard there was water in the mechanical area, I was devastating, so sad, because I knew what was down there. I knew it was the mechanical systems to operate our building, and I knew it was so much of the storage of history, of books, of mementos that are down there, so I was very sad.
It looks like about 6 or 7 feet of water got in here. You can tell from the water line up there on the lectern, and it got just under the ark where the Torah scrolls are kept. And my reaction upon seeing it was just, really a lot of sadness. The room is devastated. This place, which is supposed to be a place of joy and uplift, is a place of total sadness.
Many of our residents have dementia, and they are unable to comprehend what was going on. Additionally, we have a lot of staff, and their houses have been flooded. And they came here with their children and their families and even their pets, and this became the home for over 700 people.
I think now it's a question about they provide the immediate needs to help people so they can get their homes cleaned up and figure out what's next.
Yes, we are going through this as a family, but I know we're not alone in this.
So many lives are going to be affected financially, pictures that are destroyed. This isn't a couple days, this is months, years of work.
It isn't just the feelings of insecurity and lack of safety that people are expressing. It comes from a very soulful place where no one wants to feel driven from their home. A hefty storm like Hurricane Harvey can drive us from everything that we've known, and we need to bring people home again.
As soon as we knew that the building would be safe and clean and healthy to inhabit, we really stepped right into action. Our congregation, the JCC, Green Family Camp, and our national partners at the URJ, everyone realized that they had a unique piece of expertise to contribute and networks of communication and support so that we could reach out to those families and let them know, hey, this is a safe place where your kid's going to be taken care of, do high-quality, fun, engaging, enriching programming while you're doing the hard and often heartbreaking work of rebuilding your lives.
Hundreds of our families were affected by this, so that's a double burden on us. We don't only have to worry about our building, more importantly, we have to worry about the souls of the people who were affected, their emotional well-being, and also just their worries about what's next and how they're going to move forward and what kind of resources they have to do that. It's overwhelming.
Thank you for everything.
Oh, Mary, I'm
And
so
for good.
It's devastating. There's so much destruction, so much loss. But we have a proud and hardworking community, and we're going to build it back up again. That's what I know. I know we're going to build it back.
It was a tear-jerking experience. Rebuilding is not brick and mortar. Rebuilding is our staff, and to rebuild the community that we love so much. Now we're full of optimism and hope.
When I took the job here, they say, you come here, we're the nicest people, and it's totally true. And people come and say, we have gloves, we have shoes, and we have masks, and put us to work. But it's true, they say Texas strong, Houston strong, and I see that now. I believe it.
It's just so beautiful to see an entire community, an entire city come together, seeing the absolute best of humanity. One hand helping another hand, helping another hand. It's such a beautiful thing to see.
There is a sense of global Jewish community that we may not have had before, and I want to make sure that those folks that helped us out this time know that we'll be there if anything happens to them as well. As we try to figure out what our houses, our community institutions look like, we need all the help that we can get to try to get back to some semblance of normal Jewish life after this.
I know in the end, we're gonna feel this sense of togetherness more than we've ever had before. We have to keep our eyes on that. In the long run, we're gonna be okay, as difficult as the short run is.